I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day.
Hey guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another video. Welcome back to the channel where chaos and insanity will always reign supreme. So we're back again for another unbox. I said I was going to stop. I couldn't. They came out with the Ninja Rangers, Power Rangers Ninja from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. We got our hands on Tommy. I did get the other ones. The only ones I could find in my area so far. We got Billy. And of course we got Adam. Now this one's we're going to be unboxing Tommy, the White Falcon Ninja Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. I had to get these. 1, because it's Mighty Morphin. 2, it's Tommy. 3, it's the Ninja Ranger. So I kind of had to. I mean, whether you liked them in the TV show or in the movie, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, I had to grab these. These were not cheap. These were probably about $26, $27 a piece at Target. I'm not going to get in about the pricing. You guys know how I feel about that. So I picked this up. I actually did a camera's glitching a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. Did a bit of a bike ride toy hunt. I did a little bike ride. Went over into Niagara Falls, stopped at a Target there, and I said, "What the hell? I'm in the area. Let's see if we can find anything." And I scooped up all 3. So it is a little pricey, and there are some things that I'm not exactly psyched about. Show you what I mean in the back. Now we get a little wind energy, little ninja effect right there, right? Now take the look at the color right there in the back of the box. Now let's take a look right there. It is negligible. I guess if I'm really good, maybe I could hit it with some, like a thin kind of gray, gunmetal-y kind of color. But here's the thing. We get the same kind of effect on the other Rangers, but guess what? It looks more like a bluish kind of effect. So, it's coming down to a matter of, your miles may vary. Quality control. So, guys, what do you say we get right into this? What do you say? What do you say? Now, I can't wait to crack this open. I've actually had these guys for a few weeks, but I've been holding off because I got a lot of other things going on in the dimension. Getting ready for the Ride for Roswell. And by the way, you can still donate to the Ride for Roswell. The link is in the video description below. The ride is actually the 25th, but they usually keep donations open for several weeks afterwards, guys. So if you want to help support the Ride for Roswell, Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Institute, the link is in the video description below. So, guys, let's get right into this. What do you say? Okay. Okay, guys, so here we are. We got White Ranger Tommy. Before I really rip this open, what I really like is they gave us a bunch of head sculpts here. So we get the full ninja head, we get Tommy with his bandana, and then we get the eyes kind of partially covered up face. It's the White Ranger. It's Falcon Sword. Now one thing I would have thought would have been cool if they would have given us a small little plastic totem of the Zords. I think that would have been cool, but we'll see what happens, guys. What do you say we get right on into this? Where's the knife when I need it? When you need to open up a box, ask for your good old buddy, Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. Rebels, no rules. Rebels, always there when I need them. You guys know I'm an out-of-box collector, so we're going to cut right on into this. There we go. Before I cut myself, right? There you go. Pluck and file it. Very quick, and here we go. We got Tommy. I mean, the energy effect looks cool. I don't know. It feels like it's lacking. I'm almost tempted to try and get some, not really a translucent, but maybe get a gray that I can kind of thin out so it can, I don't know, because they don't really make the translucent gray paints, at least not that I know of. But I want to do something to kind of make this pop a little more. It's cool that his foot fits right into there. We got a nice little slot right there. What do you guys think? There we go. Oh, this is cool. We got some bandana loose. Not, it's, I mean, it's plastic, but it's a little bit malleable, which is pretty cool. Let's take a look at this right now. I mean, I like the emblem right there. Take a look at the onyx studding that they have all around. They don't have it on the back, but we do get some faux stitching right there on the back of his leg. I mean, all I am really impressed with this Ranger, with this Ninja sculpt right here. I mean, the arms, I mean, this is a brand new sculpt. I mean, forearms probably not so much, but the upper arms, we don't get a whole lot of movement with. No, it moves a little bit. It might be a little stuck at first, but we do get some movement. Let's see, how well does he pose by himself? And get him to stand by himself. I think his body is a little too top heavy. We might have to use our good old friendly neighborhood NECA stand. Now, I think the ankle feels a little loose. There you go. Whoa. Sorry about that, guys. How awesome does that look, guys? I think that looks amazing right there. And that's a pretty good pose right off the bat. You might have to play around with yours a little bit. It does feel a little loose in the ankles, but a little bit of adjustment, and there we go. Now, as you can see, he's tilting a little bit, so you gotta kind of. It is a bit loose. As long as you have him in a steady place, and a bookcase possibly that's not gonna shake a whole lot, I think you'll do pretty well with him. But let's take him off the stands. I mean, we could do the. I think this is how you would. Yeah, you're gonna stick, just kind of put that right on over. Let me see, can I do this? Almost like he's bringing the. I think you might have to arch this a little bit. I don't know, we'll have to play around with the poses a little bit. I will say this, the ankles, they do feel a little, at least this one feels a little loose. Not too loose, but loose enough that it might give you a little bit of hindrance. Now, the bulkiness of the legs are really going to come out, especially when you bend the knee, because you can see right there the chunkiness of the knee joint right there. But, I mean, all in all, I mean, we can do some pretty... Nice little, maybe break out a little flight stand. We can do a little bit of little flying maneuvers. I mean, this has some pretty cool articulation. The paint apps, this is where I'm griping a little bit right here, guys. Let me move his, you can see the whiteness right here. Now, obviously, this can be moved. This has a little bit of give. What I think is if you can take a little bit of painter's tape around his crotch area, you could probably hit this up with some, maybe not black gloss, almost like a semi-gloss, or maybe even a flat black, just to top it off. Just kind of, I mean, that is if that's something you want to do. I mean, you can kind of see it sticking up here. It is what it is, guys. I mean, for the price point, I would like to have a little bit more better paints on here, but it is what it is, guys. Now let's break out. Now the only other accessories we get are some hands and a head. We get the karate chop hand, of course. And if I can ever get this other hand out, There you go. Again, it's kind of a similar. And let's break out the heads. So, bandana head Tommy is just by himself. And then, of course, we have this right here. Now, I kind of want to get another Tommy. Another another Ninja Ranger Tommy. Because I do have Green Ranger Tommy, and I have him with his bandana. I would love to have a Green Ranger Ninja, but I know it's easier said than done, guys. This is kind of like, you see this right here? I'm not really applying a whole lot of pressure. It is a bit loose. I'm hoping this is just a matter of miles may vary. I'm sure maybe adding a little bit of a putty in there, maybe to, no pun intended, to help with that, or just get an action stand, a flight stand, so we could have him doing some moves. Now, as far as his head, I mean, this is a pretty good sculpt here, guys. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty cool. But, like all cool things, it must go. Now, be careful not to confuse this with the other one. So, we have this kind of, bundled part. So, that's going to go together with here. Now, what's a little bit annoying is, okay, this one does not have any kind of bandana on the back like this one does. I guess that's neither here nor there, but the head, let's take a look at some of this. It's kind of negligible. But yeah, the heads, they don't exactly look perfect to scale, do they? Big difference right there, guys. But what do I know? And we get the little piccolo wrap around his neck. Not sure if that goes here or that goes here. I'm going to go do it this way. And let's put semi-face Tommy right there. I mean, he doesn't look bad there. I mean, it is a good sculpt for Jason David Frank, but I don't know. I kind of like the full head a little bit better. Or let's get Youthful Tommy with his white bandana. I really like that. That looks pretty damn cool. That looks very, very cool right there. I really wish they could have gave us a little bit more, I don't know, another accessory other than just this little wind ninja kind of flex right there. But all in all, I mean, I like the figure. Do I have some gripes with this leg? Yes. I mean, you guys can see this one's not moving. I mean, I really have to move it to get it to move. I'd have to move it. There you go. This one feels a little loose. So guys, beware. You can see in the joints right there. It's a little loose. We don't have that here. This one's solid. But you can see right there in the joint, it seems a little loose. So buyer beware. Again, it could be a matter of, your miles will vary. But if you're a classic Power Rangers fan, especially the Ninja Rangers, you kind of have to get this. But I think when it comes down to the sculpts, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is definitely young Jason David Frank. There's a little bit of paint application issue right there, but I could patch that up. Hell, you could probably patch that up with a little bit of whiteouts, really. Any kind of white paint will do well. This head is very cool. Definitely cool for the transition between him, but I really like this one. I mean, this, if you're doing fighting, it's definitely got to be doing these guys. And I do have a Tengu Warrior. Yeah. So maybe if I find another Tengu on clearance, hopefully somewhere, maybe I will have to get that so I can have Tommy fighting a few. Although, since they gave us the Ninja Rangers, and I know it's just in the movie, but I wouldn't mind having some of those rocks, those crags that they had to fight before they got the great power in Power Rangers the movie. But I guess this is more geared towards the TV show. But still, I mean, the crest, I think they did a pretty good job on the crest. I would have liked it if it felt more imprinted than just kind of decaled. But this is a pretty good figure, guys. I mean, the detail on his feet right here. I mean, like you guys saw. I mean, I'm just using a regular NECA stand. See if I can get him to move him around just a wee bit. Now I'm gonna have to play around with him, I think. Yeah, I might have to do a flight stand for him. But there's a lot of flexibility that we can do with them. Can we do even a meditation pose? There you go. Got like a little meditation pose. I would like if the torso had a little bit more crunch to it. But all in all, I mean, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you can't go wrong with it. White Ranger, the Rangers, I still have the. I think the Rangers, the Ninja Rangers are probably the ones I'll get the full damn set of. I mean, I have the full set of SPD. I missed out on the full set of Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but the Ninja Ranger suits were they just so stand out, and it would have been cool if, because I mean, obviously this is you could do this for the TV show or the Ninja storyline from the movies, but it would have been cool if they would have done the little maneuver what they would do. They did like some kind of like hand pose like that when they would summon their ninja powers, going from human to the ninja mode before they went full ranger mode. Their little ninja form, but all in all, I like it. It's really more of a $24 figure at best. The little looseness in the joints, if it wasn't loose like that, I'm hoping the other ones are not that way. But there we are, guys. Power Rangers, Ninja, White Ranger Ninja, Falcon Zord. What can you say? What can you say on that? So there we are, guys. White Ranger, Ninja form. I mean, he's definitely a major go on him. I mean, yes, there are some conflicts with the joints, but the ankles, but he is a solid figure. I mean, if you're a Power Rangers fan, you got to get him. I mean, the coloring on him is fantastic. Like I said, we still have Adam and we got Billy here. The Billy sculpt, I mean, he kind of looks like a weird kind of a monster, like somebody like shat in his Cheerios or something. But I like the hair sculpt that they have on that the parsley mask Billy. I think it looks really cool. But guys, there we are. What do you guys think of this figure? You think it was a swing and a miss, or was it a home run? Let me know in the comments section below, guys. And as always, guys, there we are. Bottom of my screen, you can see all the socials right there. You can see our Xbox tag DJ Leap 1015, Instagram at Dimension Daves, Twitter at Dimension Daves, Instagram at Daves_Dimension. And if you want to contribute to the channel, you want to sponsor some improvements, maybe some figures along our way to help the channel grow, there it is, the Cash App. It's $Dave's Dimension. That's all. So, guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, let me know your thoughts. Definitely, I got to give him, I mean, it's Tommy. I'm a big Tommy fan, so I'm going to give it a 9. I'm going to give it a 9. I probably should be giving it an 8.5, but I think the sculpt, as far as the ninja outfits, is fantastic. The wibbly wobbly on the right leg is kind of annoying, but I can work with it. We can work with it, guys. It's I've seen worse. And guys, by the way, if you're not already following, if you're not a citizen of the dimension, hit that red bell, hit that red button, hit that bell for notifications. And guys, you know what I'm going to say as always. If you got comments, questions, concerns, that's what the comment section is below. Hit me up on Instagram anytime, day or night. And guys, you know, I'm going to say those two things. Those two things I always love to say. Keep on busting. And guess what, guys? I will always catch you on the flip side.